YouTube channel. My name is Seema and you're watching me on Seema's Academy. In today's class, we are going to learn some of the 2 marks question from the second chapter, Principles of Management. For 2 marks, you can be asked what is simplification, saralikarana anta helidrenu. So simplification means we are eliminating all the unnecessary and superfluous, which are not necessary, complex procedures from the production process, from the organization. Okay, so it aims at eliminating unnecessary diversity of products so that the cost is reduced. ವೆಚ್ಚವನ್ನ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ simplification help ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. Next, what is standardization? So standardization refers to process of setting standards for every business activity. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು business activityಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಅನ್ನ, ಶಿಷ್ಟಗಳನ್ನ, ಬೆಂಚ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತದ್ದು. That process is called as standardization. What you have to achieve. ಏನ್ ಟಾರ್ಗೆಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಅಚೀವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹಾಕಿಕೊಳ್ತೇವೆ, ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಬೆಂಚ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. That process of setting the standards for every business activity is called as standardization. Then, what is mental revolution can be asked for 2 marks. Mental revolution we have seen in scientific management. This was a concept which was developed by F.W. Taylor, who is the father of scientific management. Now, mental revolution, Bauddhika Kranti, it refers to change in attitude both on the part of the workers and management from competition to cooperation. Okay, so there should be a change in attitude. ಇಬ್ಬರ ಆಲೋಚನೆಗಳು ಕೂಡ ಬದಲಾಗಬೇಕು. Both workers, ಕಾರ್ಮಿಕರದ್ದು ಕೂಡ, similarly management ಕೂಡ has to change their attitude, and there should be a shift from competition to cooperation. Next, you can be asked what is order, krama anta helidrenu. This we have seen in the Henry Fayol's 14 Principles of Management. If you haven't gone through that video, I'll be giving the link in the description box. So order means what? It means that there should be a place for everything and everything should be in its place. So order means people and materials must be in suitable places and appropriate time for maximum efficiency. Then what is scalar chain? I told you that whatever is the information in the organization, that should pass from the highest level to the lowest level. That is according to the scalar chain. The formal lines of authority from highest rank to lowest rank is called as scalar chain. Another question, what is Gangplank? Okay, now this concept of Gangplank, this is arising from the scalar chain principle. Now this is a violation of scalar chain principle. Scalar chain principle ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದೆ? That all the communication should be moving from the top management to the lower management. There is a chain and it should move through that order only. But Gangplank says that according to Gangplank, you can violate this principle. ಈ principle ಅನ್ನ ಮುರಿಬಹುದು only in the case of emergency. If there is any emergency, then I told you in the scalar chain principle that, see, there are these 4 people. A in the top management, B, C in the middle, D in the lower level management. If A has to communicate anything to D according to scalar chain principle, ಹೇಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು ಆ communication? A should communicate to B, B to C and C to D. ಇದೇ ತರ communication follow ಆಗಬೇಕು according to scalar chain principle. But according to this Gangplank, this is the shortest route of communication which is used in the case of emergency only. Okay, if there is any emergency, then A can directly communicate to D. D can also directly communicate to A. Okay, that is about Gangplank. 2 marks question. Then difference can be asked between unity of command and unity of direction. ಏಕರೂಪ ಆಜ್ಞೆ ಮತ್ತು ಏಕರೂಪ ನಿರ್ದೇಶನದ difference ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಏನು? See, first thing you can write the meaning. Unity of command means one superior, one subordinate. ಒಂದು superior ಇರಬೇಕು, ಒಂದು subordinate ಇರಬೇಕು. So instructions will be received from one superior or one boss only under unity of command. But unity of direction na principle ಏನು? One head and one plan. Implications. Now, whom is this unity of command going to affect? It affects an individual employee. It affects an individual employee because here we are talking about employees. One superior, one subordinate. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ this is affecting individual employee. Whereas unity of direction ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಇಡೀ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ. Please avoid the background noise of the rooster because I continuously keep hearing this. Okay. So it affects the entire organization. Unity of direction, no, that affects the entire organization. That was it in today's video. We learned the 2 marks question from second chapter, Principles of Management. Following this video, I will also post the revision video from the second chapter. So if you're new to this video, you can subscribe to my channel Seema's Academy for more such videos on business studies. Thank you.